All right, I don't know if anyone can hear me, but this is the Helpful Tips show test number 1 using Streamlabs. I'm going to try to change scenes now. I'm not sure this is all going to work. I'm giving chat time to open. I'm going to say something in chat, TEST, and let's see if it pops up. It's supposed to pop up in the little chat box, but you know what? I may not have everything set right. Even the little chat box that's on the welcome screen. But I don't see it there. But that doesn't mean it's not there. All right, I am going to try to change scenes. This is my first attempt. I'm going to give you, let's give you one of my ads. Not sure how to do that. I guess I go to the editor and hit transition, and that should be changing live to my ad. I am not sure if it is. Let's go over and peek and see. I don't know what I'm doing. It looks like that's my little ad looping through there. So that one worked, I hope. I don't see any chat boxes, of course. I might put a chat box on the side. But again, I'm still not really sure if any of this is working. I won't know until after it's over. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try another little ad that I made. I have to go to the editor, I guess, and hit transition, and that should go into another little ad I made.
Great news!
I don't know if any of this is working, in case anyone is hearing me or anything else. This is my first attempt. I'm not really sure what I am doing. But this is using Streamlabs, which if I can get this to work, if this looks anything like what I'm seeing, it's pretty darn cool. Okay, my little ad played. Now it always plays again. I put it on things on loop. Let's do another one. And then we'll do a live scene next, after this next ad. Here's another little ad. And I'm not really sure that that is working either, but we'll see when this is all done. I really hope this works, because if this works, this is rather easy and it looks kind of attractive, or at least on my end, but we'll see. Okay, now I'm going to go live. I look like crap because I just got up in the morning and I am I'm all washed out looking. I have to change the lighting and stuff, but I look terrible. I still don't see that chat. That's got me very concerned, and I don't see the last subscriber name either. TEST. So that chat's supposed to appear in that little window, and I don't see it. At least I don't see it on this side. So I don't have things quite right yet. That chat window should be operational. That means something's wrong with my setup on YouTube connecting into here, because there should be chat. I've typed several times. It's showing in this box, but oh, there it is. Doesn't give the full name. I'm going to have to change the chat a little bit. I guess it is updating, but it might take a while. Must be slow. Okay, so I don't like that I can't see the whole name. So I'm going to have to change the font on the text. I want to make sure that I can see the entire person's name. Of course, I do get the icon, but that's not going to do me any good. So at least the chat is working. I mean, at least I hooked it together. You like my rooster hair, guys? In case anyone's popping in here. Okay, now I'm going to see if I have to go to the bathroom, if I can actually do that. So let's see if that works. No, it shows me there. That should probably be switched to a chat box, but maybe it'll show when it's empty. Because see, when I leave, it'll just be that little gold screen. And then when I come back, people will see when I'm about ready to start the show again. So maybe that's why that's like that. Okay, and now let's go back to a live scene. All right, you hit transition. And now I think we're back at our live scene again. Awesome. Well, this was my first test. I don't have a credits, so that is something that I'm going to need to add. Yes, I don't have a credits, so I'll have to create a credits. Well, okay, guys. Thank you for popping in. I'm going to try this text thing again. Was a test. I think I need to work on my chat box of STREAMLabs. Okay, this is a test of Streamlabs. Test back. Okay, I see you coming up. So, and there it goes again. The chat is a little clunky and slow, but it does work. I don't know what it looks like for you guys. For me, I am seeing helpful tips, a little gift image on the left with my name, this washed out light because I have too much light on. I normally turn it down. And then the text box. Now, last subscriber. I don't know if you see the word last subscriber or it's actually the last subscriber's name. I think, you know what? Let me try something while I'm still live. I'm in a little bit of a rush. It's 8 o'clock, but my employee's not up yet. Last subscriber. Let me unlock it and hit transition and see what happens. I have these little lock windows, and I'm thinking no name showing at all. Does it say last subscriber or no name at all? It would be under the chat. Okay, I don't have, some of the stuff that I have hooked up is working. Okay. Everything seems to be in the position I put it in. The last subscriber, some of these stream label feeds that come built in, I tried to use the built-in ones. They didn't work. So I made my own. As a matter of fact, that's why I was really concerned about my chat box. I might make that gray a little darker too. I don't know how easy that is to read. See, I only see a little tiny window. It fades away. Okay, so it like goes up and then goes away. Okay, I've got to fix that. Shows, but then fades away. Okay, there's got to be a setting for that. Let me see if I can do it while I'm live. I've never tried to do anything live here. Yeah, no name. Yeah. So I'm going to have to work on that chat box. Let me see if I can work on it while we're live. I don't know if I can do this, guys. This is all new to me. I'm hoping it'll let me work on it. Hard to read? Okay. All right, so let me see if I can fix the properties a little bit. Let's do this custom color. Let's go all the way black with it. All the way dark. As black as I can go. Done. That might make it pop up a little bit. Let me open the chat box again. Subscriber badges. All that's linked. Enable better background image. Always show messages. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I just adjusted something. I don't know what it is. But we'll see if it does anything. Chat box to the right is dark and hard to read. Let me do a transition, see if that changes. Yeah, it is dark and hard to read. I can see that. Yeah, I don't like it. All right, let's see if I can fix it a little bit more. See, this is pre-built overlays that I'm trying to manipulate. Visual settings. Maybe I'll go with a white background. Probably won't be able to see anything. See what happens when I do this. I think the transition went through. Yeah, they changed colors. T-E-S-T. Yeah, they're supposed to change. The color is the name, and the white is the text. Let's see. Let's work on it a little bit more. This is going to take a lot of work, guys. I'm not kidding you. The way they have this is really awesome, but there's so many. Yeah, that background color needs, I don't think it was good white. I think the background color needs to be dark. All right, maybe it's the frame. Let me lock the chat box down and work on the frame. Oops, I have it locked. No, I can't do that. Speed percent, color range, auto. That won't let me change anything. All right, well, box to the right, the letters are purple and half the name, yeah. Well, while I'm live, I am not seeing the ability to change the text on that chat box. I will work on that chat box offline today and see if I can get it a little better. If not, I may have to change my background image to be a dark image if it makes it pop. I'll have to see what looks better. I really kind of don't want to change the background image. I can maybe make that gray darker. I think there's a setting for that, but I didn't see it while I was live. I'll show you something that I have turned off. I'm going to turn it on just so you can see it. Come on, pop up. It may pop up in the transition. It might not be in place. Yeah, you can't really see it because I made my image bigger, but you should see live now like a little green around the bottom of my webcam. I could actually shrink my image a little smaller and have it in a frame that matches the other one. You want to see if that looks better? Let me see if I can do that real quick here. I've learned how to manipulate this thing. That was the biggest chore that I had. See if I can get it where it looks nice. And pull it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really sure I like the frame. It's not really me. All right, well, I'm going to send it with this transition frame. Tell me if you like it with the frame better. The frame's okay, but it doesn't really add or attract. I could leave it or I could take it off. I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it because it is built into the system. I'll just go ahead and leave the frame. All right, so that's kind of the look we'll have. Hopefully my chat box will look a little better. Maybe white beige background to watch font match font color. Yeah, see, honestly, the white would appear if the background was darker, there's more contrast, because it does look kind of washed out to me, and you don't see the whole word. I may try, since I know how to do all this. It took me about an hour to crank this out last night. You know, this new look. But since I know how to do it, I may probably try 2 or 3 more different appearances. It saves them, sort of. So I might try 2 or 3 different more appearances before I decide that's what it's going to look like. Yes, see, but I can't do it while I'm live. I tried. I have to go back into the main settings. And while I'm live, it won't let me change it. If I can change the font colors, the purple needs to be not dark. It actually needs to be a light color. So if I made it violet, like a very light purple, then I think that gray area in the back needs to be much darker to bring those letters up. But I'll mess with it as long as it can be read. Because see, I see regular chat here on the side. That's just a screen chat. So when people are watching later on other networks, they can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Light back, dark fonts, or reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think the fonts should be white, very light, because my background, the very background, is white. But that gray area, I don't know if you even see the gray area, but there's a gray area inside that frame. If I can make that very dark and then bring nice bright white letters forward, I think this would look good. It would bring the white from the background into the chat box. The green from helpful tips is in the frames. The gold from the question mark on helpful tips animation, which, by the way, that clock says 7 o'clock, which is when the show is. That gold matches my curtains, sort of. my green gold curtains. I like the face image barely visible through the chat box, but you know, the little cogs and stuff. I like the background, but I'm not really sure that that's going to fly. If I had a very dark background, it would be fine. If the background was very dark, because then I would have the frame not have the gray, and it would just be contrast with the background, and it would have to be a more solid. I actually had a bit more attractive system set up for my background image last time. Let me see if I can change that while you're on here. This is all new to me, guys, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me unlock it first. Background. Let me browse my computer really quick. This might take a second. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm not even plugged into power. Let me just pick. Now, I'm not going to leave it. I'll probably have to put it back. See, I had considered this background image, but it was just too loud. And I'll have to adjust it here. So give me just a second. Done. Give me a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. It's not how I had it last time. Had to have it, so hold on. We almost got it figured out, guy. Or guys and gals. I don't know why I said guy. Come on, a little bigger. There we go. All right, check this out. But see, you can't see anything else. And it moves too much. See, that's a GIF image in the background, so the color's changing all the time. I don't know what that renders like. It probably looks horrible. I don't know. I think it would probably look better before. Yes, the gray through. Disco, yeah, but it probably is just too much. It would be too distracting when people are trying to read the text and talk to me. I like the color scheme if it would stay solid. All right, let me try to do another one. Hold on, guys. I actually like the one I had, but it does actually, I noticed with that darker background, it did kind of look better. See, I could do one that's very similar to the, you know what I could do? I could do this. Let's see how this comes out. Probably wouldn't see anything in the background. Let's see how this comes out. All right, give me just a minute. It takes a while to transition. Oh, where is it? I don't even see it. I guess that picture didn't even come through. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, there it is. It's just ginormous. Oh, how am I going to do this? The picture's really big, so I got to make it smaller. This thing is a little weird. It's a little clunky. Come on. Give me just a moment, guys. I'm trying to get this together. Come on. That's not what I want. Hold on. It's really making me angry now. The picture is ginormous, so I have to try to shrink it down, but it doesn't want to let me shrink it. Shit. Let me try one more thing here. No, I think it's just moving it. It's not making it smaller. It's not locked, is it? No, it's unlocked. Oh, it's getting a little smaller. It's just real clunky, this thing to work with. Considering it's free software, though, I can't complain. I really can't. All right, it's getting a little smaller a little bit at a time. Ginormous picture. This may actually look good because it's kind of a... Let me see if I can move it a little bit. This actually kind of looks good. Yeah, I actually kind of like this, but I got to make it smaller, damn it. There we go. Now I'm cooking with gas. Now it's doing what I want. sort of. Mm, it needs to be bigger. Shit. It's because part of the picture that I want to show. All right, hold on. Move it over a little bit more. I've almost got it. I've almost got it. A little bit more. There we go. That actually kind of looks neat. All right, let's see how this goes. How's that one look? It's a darker background. You still don't see the names. Better than the disco. And that's not a moving image. It's just a gray background. I liked the first one the best, the white, but that actually kind of might work better. It's just the little, I don't know if you can see him yet. Let me make sure I hit the transition button. I think I like that one better than the disco. Actually, that might actually be better than the first one because I actually use that image for Writers That Inspire. That was my logo for Writers That Inspire, the little guy with the glasses and the hat. And I still get the face looking at the chat, which is what I want. That's the imagery I want. I will work on that image. I will get it a little higher resolution, not quite so expanded. I think I might use that. What do you think? Is anyone still here? It doesn't really tell me. Oh, yeah, I have a viewer. It might be me. Yeah. If you made your box smaller, widen the chat. No, it will. I can make my. I know what you're saying. Let me try that. But if I remember right, it stays proportionate. I'd have to make my image smaller. So let's do that. Webcam. Unlock. Boy, I'm running out of time here. I'll make me smaller. Probably make me look better too. Webcam frame. I've got everything unlocked. All right, webcam frame. Damn. I just don't like the proportion here. That's a little better. Okay, now chat box. Let's first do the chat box. Make it a little bigger. Hold on. I'm doing that now. Oh, but then it... shit. I don't want to mess with my last subscriber. It took me an hour to figure out how to put that in there. Okay, that's bigger. Chat box frame. Now the chat box. I'm managing to make it grow a little bit, okay? Oh, damn it. It jumped back to the freaking frame. I like this, but it is clunky. It's very clunky. Okay, let me lock the frame. Now go to the chat box. I know. Sorry to put you guys through all this. Yeah, I can tell right now. I know. Oh, shit. Chat box. Unlock it. Come on. There we go. It's able to make it a little bigger. All right. Tell me what you think of this. It's a little bigger. That actually does look a little better. I can't get it much bigger with that last subscriber. Maybe I can move the... Bingo. I got it. Give me just a second. If you would make the boxes... If you would make your box smaller and widen... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I did. I was misreading. I was like, what? I just did it the opposite way. Okay, hold on. What was I going to move? Last subscriber. Hold on. Which one is it? I've got a fly in here. Here it is. Last subscriber. There we go. We'll move that over here, make it bigger. Underneath the title now will be last subscriber. Okay, let's lock that. Now I'm going to go back to the chat box. Like I said, this doesn't edit very quickly. I'm sorry to make you guys. I appreciate you sitting in here helping me out with this because it is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, gotta unlock it first. I learned to lock everything because if you don't, sometimes you'll touch the screen and it all moves somewhere else. That's a little too big. That actually looks kind of good. Okay, so let's lock the frame down. Now I have to adjust the box. You guys can't see these adjustments until I'm done with them. I'm sorry. Wish I could get it a little wider. There. Tell me what you think of that. It's a little different. A little bigger. I gotta lock all these things down or they're gonna just move all over the screen. I kind of like that helpful tips with the little guy with the hat and the little kind of thoughts coming up and then the chat in there. I am going to have to make the chat shadow darker. I'm going to have to get rid of the colored names because you can't really see them. My visual is smaller. Oh, well, while I'm fixing this, let's fix that thing at the top. It'll need framed in now. Hold on just a second. I'm talking about the gift image. People like my gift image on other sites, so that's why I'm using it here. Move it down a little bit. Yeah, let's make it a little smaller so it fits in the space. Now I can expand it a little bit. Bingo. All right, now the gift image has been centered. All right, that's probably what the show's going to look like Thursday. Maybe I can fix the chat box a little better. It's taken almost half the screen, so it should be, the letters should at least be big enough to see. And why in the chat box would name fit better? Yeah, but they're still going to be partial. I need to make maybe my text smaller so it all fits in the screen. But I'll have to see the replay. See, people are going to be watching this on mobile phones too. So I'm trying to keep everything as less, like Jay Show. I did look at Jay Show and how he did things and how he organized his screen and what he had where. And he's got a really nice setup. He really designed it very nicely. But I'm not going to have near the amount of stuff. If I'm going to show you guys something, we're just going to transition scenes just like as if I was going to do this. I'm going to try it again and see if it works. I want to see, I don't know if you can hear me during these.
Great news.
But I want to see if when I talk over these, you hear them. So I'm testing that. I also want to see if after they're over and then I transition them, how smoothly they transition. Is there a big lag or does it just go right on through? Now I have all of my little ads set to loop. So you're going to see them go twice. Like you're going to see it start again. And then I go live scene and I hit transition. And it should cut that video off and send me back over. Chat disappears anytime I leave the screen, I notice. So, but it's still in the main chat, but it's not on the screen, or at least I don't see it. So let's say hi and see if it does pop in again. Yes, you hear me through the clips? Yeah, smaller font may work. Great. This is helpful. See, I don't like where I don't see the name. Those fonts are too big. So maybe if I trim it down, we'll get a little. I don't have to see the whole name, but I want to see enough of the name. Like yours is perfect finds for you. I'd like to at least see the perfect. At least that many letters. So, see, no T. That's not a word. So I'd like to have just maybe one or two more letters at least. Like Keywebco with the little icon thing doesn't come on at all. I can take the icons off and there would be more room, but it's very easy to identify the icons because remember, I can barely see this stuff. My window is smaller than my cell phone. It's like half the size of my cell phone on the screen. All right. Well, I have been on for 29 minutes testing my new system. This is what the Helpful tips Thursday at 7 p.m. show will probably look like, except instead of saying last subscriber, it should have a name in there. I might have to wait till a new subscriber comes in because they did it the last time someone subscribed. So it might stay that until someone else subscribes. I haven't been getting too many subscribers, but I haven't really yet made a huge, massive push for that. Um, I'm going to. I need to get the subscribers up. I need at least 1,000 because I am going to use Restream today in the car to test it, but I don't like it because I have to put my phone in the wrong direction. Restream is the only one where I have to put it this way. However, after I hook, now this is interesting. Listen to this, guys. I can do this, and it will work. I've seen it operational. I just haven't set it up myself with my messy hair yet. You can take Restream and Streamlabs, and all I have to do is on the computer. I might have to do it on the phone. That's what I'm waiting on to figure out. But on the computer, I know I can do it. All I have to do is substitute the server. There's a little thing you have to do. You have to, log it in a certain way, but then you take the stream code from Restream and you put it into Streamlabs. So Streamlabs is actually using Restream server, and then it goes out to both Facebook and YouTube exactly at the same time. There'll be two variant chats. The only chat I'll be able to see so far, as best I can tell, will be the YouTube chat, which means that I would have to watch on my phone the Facebook chat and kind of duplicate the chat information. Normally, people talk about the same thing. So if I see a different question pop up in Facebook, then I would go over and add that question into the YouTube chat. Nice. Now, I have excellent sound. My camera sucks. I'm just using my web camera on my pretty good quality Toshiba computer. I have a choice. I could use my phone and Siri's connect it, which I won't do because I use the phone for all my data. I'm not going to have two PCs to look up PCs. I find things faster on my phone, and I can add it to multiple places really quick. So this is my reference. I have this laptop, which is working fine, for a webcam. I have ordered a camera, and I have one here. I actually have a very good camera here. But I'm not sure I want to screw around with all that encoding crap. I may just go out because I'm going to need another laptop. My employee, his is about trashed again. So I may just try to save up my money. I might just deal with the webcam. I already have good microphone. You guys can hear me fine. But I may just go buy I'll probably just go out and buy a very high-end laptop with a streaming camera, one built in, instead of just a general use one. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Alrighty, guys. Well, it is 8:30. I need to put a hat on. I need to scream and holler at my employee because we should already be heading out to the car. And he's not even out of bed yet. I haven't even heard him mumbling and grumbling at the dogs yet. So I am way behind. It is Sunday. I see some sort of alert here. What is this? Click to read your unread message notifications. Okay, I guess I have unread message notifications. This is new. Let's click it and see what happens. Oh, it's just dropped frame, 20%, drop frame, skip frame. Yeah, it's all the crashes. Now, again, I am not hardwired. This is just Wi-Fi, no hardwired in. Just on the laptop, no special camera, and no power. I'm not even plugged into the power source. So it's dropping frames. I'm probably pixelated a little bit. I'll see when I see the replay. But compared to Restream, this works considerably better. And actually, I can squeeze my camera just a little bit larger. Probably do that. But I kind of like being able to see the guy's ear. It makes it more 3D. I probably need a frame on that GIF image too. I think I'll create a new GIF image with a little black or green frame, probably a black frame around it, so it fits in there with those frames a little bit more. What else? I will increase the resolution of that background image. I'll get it a little bit higher quality because it probably looks a little grainy. All right. Well, I am watching people on Bolorama group talk about a bunch of junk. I'm talking about a bunch of stuff. I always say junk. Guys, I shouldn't use that word. When I go thrifting, everything I buy at a thrift store I call junk. The reason I do that, I had an employee before this one, and I would tell him, go to the warehouse and pull the used item, the used, let's say, phone. And I'd have a new phone, exact same type in there. He never seemed to hear the word used. So I would always tell him, go to the warehouse and get the junk phone. That means something used. He would hear that. So that's why I use that terminology, which is not the right terms. Because some of the stuff I'm calling junks, were hundreds of dollars. I would more worry about. Okay, I'm watching people talking about postal stuff on Facebook. All right, guys. Well, I popped in here. I did my little thing. My test is. Oh, wait. Not even typing anywhere. Let me see. Thanks. Testing is over. Now, I don't have credits yet. That's one thing I see here that I need credits, and I don't have it. So I guess I will just go ahead and close the stream because I don't have my credits. You know what? I'll close with an ad. Let's close not with my store. Let's close with the daily edition ad.